It's Hughezy, hello, or should I say, it's Hughezy, a bro. I've had a lot of luck lately of trying to get interesting guests on for the podcast that everybody is just a huge fan of. Yes, I know. But it's just getting even better because over the past few days I've been able to get in contact with and get Vince Russo to come on as a guest on the podcast. Now, the one thing I've got to say, this is not etched in stone. Anyone who's following Vince's career these days knows he is insanely busy. He's got, a 6 or 7 podcasts going. He's got a whole network of shows that he's running for other people too. And spoiler alert, but he's going to be doing a publicity trail on other podcasts all week for the next couple of weeks, so he's going to be very busy. So don't expect Vince to be on like the show tomorrow or the day after, but apparently for in November there is going to be a Vince Russo interview by me, Hughezy, and honestly I can't wait for it because I started thinking about it, thinking what could I ask Vince Russo that he hasn't spoken about many times, because a lot of people have said to me, why am I always hounding Disco Inferno to come on the podcast and not Conan? Well, as much as I love Conan, he's pretty much spoken about everything in his career that I would ever want to know about. Not that I wouldn't love to interview him, of course. I'm just saying I wouldn't be asking him stuff that he hasn't said a million times. So I got thinking that about Vince Russo, and I thought, oh, might this be the same thing of me asking him questions that he's answered 5 billion zillion million times? And then I started thinking, wait, no, he hasn't actually, not on certain stuff. I can't really go into much, don't want to spoil the questions, but yes, I will hope to be asking him about of Stone Cold Steve Austin being difficult and refusing feuds and storylines behind the scenes. And of other stuff that I want to ask, but of course I'm not going to spoil it right now. So what do you think that I should ask Vince Russo? I think it could be pretty interesting interview. Vince, as everybody knows, he's not afraid to speak his mind or say what he thinks. And that's all I could ask for. So if you come up with any ideas of what you think I could ask Vince Russo, let me know down below. Let me know down below. And hopefully by November, we will have recorded this interview with Vince Russo on the It's Hughezy Hello podcast, which you can also get uncensored on Patreon and iTunes. But I'm sure you're all subscribed to that anyway, because it's such a huge, successful show. Huge, successful, bro. So yeah, in November, we've got Vince Russo coming on the It's Hughezy Hello podcast. I absolutely can't wait. Vince is a legend. And, wow! A blue car! Sorry, that's just a little Simpsons reference to end the video. The video, bro.